Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I don't really make tutorials. This is like my first one, I think, probably, maybe. But yeah, it should be simple enough. You just want to learn how to do basic mixing on Virtual DJ on your computer. I'm assuming since you said computer, you meant your you're just using your desktop or laptop keyboard and you don't have a controller yet. That's cool. Virtual DJ isn't completely useless without that stuff. I've seen people that done pretty decent sets using just their stuff. But I fucking sucked at it, so I had to get a controller. But anyway, let's get into it. So yeah, I'm assuming you're a beginner. So basically, the best thing you want to do, or the first thing you want to do, is learn basically all of the keyboard shortcuts. Find out which ones are relevant to you, that you think you'll use the most. Map them out in a way that makes sense to you, so you can make smoother transitions. One such shortcut is when you're queuing up a track and you've got it where you want it, you can just hit the right click and it'll keep going. Instead of trying to like hit play and guess or fucking whatever. It'll change the key point, but that's fine. You can just reset it later. So after this, at this point, it's all about what EQing, syncing, and counting. So let me just fuck my track up here. Since you're just using your computer, you're probably not going to be using the pitch faders that much. So it's going to be simple for you. You're just going to hit sync it up, and then just make sure that it's just make sure that it's actually at 140 just by listening to it when you queue it up. You're probably going to want an external sound card or something like that, so that you can actually like hear what you're queuing, so that everyone else doesn't hear what you're queuing, like what I'm doing now. But yeah, once you have that down, you want to bring it in either on the 32nd or 64th bar. That's just a bunch of queuing. Or fuck counting. Anyway, so that was just the start of a new measure. You just want to start counting from there. You can tell basically when it's at the end of a bar measure, because they'll usually change it up or something like that. At some point you'll just basically be able to know. I can't explain it. Like it's coming up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 32. So this is another 32 that's coming up, or that's about to be completed. And that's where we're going to bring in our next track. So you want to count, you want to queue. I forgot to say about this shortcut. If you right click the highs, mids, or lows, it'll cut it. That makes it easy for transitions. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. If you're off by a little bit, which is normal and fine, you can use the pitch things. You want to just nudge it. If you hold it down for too long or too much, then it'll become noticeable. I don't think it's too noticeable if you just like do a little bit like that. So how you want to do these transitions is up to you. There's no 100% unquestionable right way. There's some very, very wrong ways, I guess. Just make sure everything is linked up and you should be fine. Then you can use this right click trick again to make the transition. You want to bring this in and cut this at the right point, like now. And there you go. Did your first mix. As for where to bring it out, how to fade out, generally you can just do it on 32nd or 64th bar. It shouldn't be too noticeable. People should keep dancing. I guess one thing about not necessarily technique, but philosophy. you know, you want to cut these things so that you have enough time to queue up the next track and get it going, so you don't get down to a breakdown again. There's some things you can do to extend this thing, you know, like that. You can loop it, and then that gives you a little bit extra time. Anyway, so let's try one more, since I'm not that lazy. Because I fucking love this track. So remember, sync, cue, nudge, make sure everything sounds good to you, because if it doesn't sound good to you, then it probably won't sound good to anyone else. But yeah, I guess another thing to keep in mind is you don't want to put too much in any one area. You know, definitely if you're mixing dubstep, you don't want both of the bass lines to be going. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Let's just watch this one. One, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah. But yeah, I hope you got something out of this tutorial, because I had to fucking download fucking Cam Studio, whatever this is called, just for you. But yeah, I'm out. If you have any questions, if I wasn't clear, if I'm like mumbling, just let me know in the comments. Peace.